Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Irreplaceable, and I am your host, Ira. Today, we are going to continue on our series where we're going to go through the college years. So, here I am again to save you from all your college traumatic experiences. Not really, I'm just going to get you guide on how to go through them because it's going to happen, okay? So, I think last episode I scared a lot of you guys with what second year is going to bring and all of it and the growth to expect. But I have come to your rescue again, okay? Because third year is going to get better. How? For that, do start following me because I'm going to go through every life experience so that you are better prepared for adulting. Yeah, my Gen Z brother and sisters, I'm here to help you out on that. So hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram. I'll put all the links down below. Let's get started. Third year. Coming to third year, what to expect. This is actually a good time in your life. Okay? Your 20, the beginning of your 20 is actually going to be a good journey. This is when you are like good to differentiate between how you were and how you're going to be. And that makes all the difference because it's going to get better from here. You went through all the trial. You went through your caterpillar journey. You're going to become a butterfly now. It's time to execute it. Welcome to third year. This is when you have solidified your foundations. You know where you stand academically. You know where you stand with your friends. You know who the real ones are. You've matured. The seniority starts kicking in. Now, this is where you have to be careful, okay? Because, you got to a good place, okay? So now you want to get all chatty, okay? You want to know all the juniors that are going to come, your eyes are wandering. Because, when we start to get a little bit stabilized, we're like,
how do I make my life more spicy? How do I add more drama?
and that's what's going to start cooking in your brain, okay? So you're going to see all these juniors come and you are like, you know what? Let me go show off like a little bit of authority, or let me show how cool I am, or be bossy around. So that's going to happen. Enjoy the process, make new friends, okay? Interact with your juniors because, yeah, you're a senior now and you get all that hype, but don't be an asshole about it. Do not play power games and do not be like a dick about the situation, okay? Like, these are kids, you were a kid at one time, okay? Look at them with that same kind of empathy you would have, get that for yourself, okay? So, like, have some empathy, okay? This is also the age where self-realization actually starts kicking in. Like, that empathy is on point and you're also a little bit more experimental. So you're more open to new things and experiences. You have learned to say yes to things that you're scared to do. You want to be adventurous. You want to explore and keep all your options open. This is a very sweet spot in your college life because you're locked in, okay? And you've sort of accepted that this is how it's going to be. If it's good, it's amazing. If it's bad, you kind of deal with it because now you're comfortable. Now you're used to it. All the initial jitteriness, all the initial anxiety has taken a step back, okay? It's seated. So we are getting more comfortable now. Now, I don't want to be your Delulu bestie here and tell you that, oh, you know what, go live that college life, go do that experience, this and that. No, 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 darling. You have gone to your college and university to get an experience while learning, okay? So you have to start looking at your career options. This is the time where you should be working on your internships, looking out for internships, applying for internships. So you have to start being more serious about it. This is the year you're going to write your thesis paper on. This is the year your all important projects are going to come. You have to become project oriented. And this is also the year where you need to be very serious with your internship and start looking at prospects at what companies you want to work forward with. You want to do an internship with them before finally signing with them when you're in your fourth year or final year. This is where you put the foundation of, where exactly you want to go. You want to go in corporate, you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to get into business, you want to do completely offbeat. This is where you start putting your rocks, your foundations in order to understand what you're going to do next. Because by the time you come to fourth year, it's going to be so much packed and filled with things that are going to happen. Everything is coming to an end. You will not have time to put the foundation then, which is a mistake a lot of people make. You always have to stay ahead of the game. And one step being ahead is planning. plan way in advance, put your foundation bricks down, put your seeds in, because now in fourth year we'll just be, watering and reaping the fruit out of it. So you have to be smart, you have to be ahead of the game, so start thinking that way. This is also the time that you can get into a good, healthy relationship. If you've known someone who's stuck around with you from first year up till now, you should give it a thought that, oh, do I want to continue with this person? Do I want to be with this person? I know a lot of friends who've gotten engaged in third year, who have gotten into serious relationship in third year. I was single this entire time. I don't know what was I doing. Self-development. Yeah, I saw the crowd in my college and I was like, nope, not doing it here. And trust me, I went to an engineering college on top of that, and there are more guys. Like, normally in engineering college the girl to boy ratio is very skewed, but still, I had to look around and I was like, yeah, no, thank you, next. I am very happy with my finance bros. Okay, like, I have a thing for my finance bros. So my alliance lies there. Third year is also the point where you realize that what subjects do you actually like and want to specialize into. Like, my college had this really good specialization program where you could select your favorite subject and dive deeper into it, and you could like remove the noise. You could remove the subjects that you're no longer interested in, that you don't really see value in, or that just don't interest you anymore. And you can go for subjects that you can really see yourself making a career into it and having the foundations and being like, you know what, I can really see myself doing this for the next 10 years and I would like to have a career in this. I see the future prospects in it and I want to pursue it. Sit down with your counselors, sit down with your teachers, sit down with your peers or the company that you're aiming for and do your research. And trust me, it's so much fun. I love doing research. I love getting into the depth of it and finding out what is going to work, what's not going to work, make future predictions and analysis that, okay, where do I see myself going? I love planning. I'm a total planner. I would sit down, make 3-year plans, 5 years plan, put my goals down, manifest all that stuff, because you really want to go in a direction. You need to have a direction in life, because when you're young, you have so much energy in you. If you're undirected, you're just going to be everywhere, anywhere, all at once, and it's not going to work out. So you have to really propel yourself in the correct direction. And who's going to find that out? You yourself, because now the steering wheel is in your hand. So with the help of your peers, with the help of your teachers and support from your family, you need to start driving and go in the direction where you have chosen. So this is a very good time to do that. Get your head in the game. Let's come to the challenges that you're going to face in third year. So one really hectic thing that's going to happen is your work-life balance is going to come into question. And it's difficult because you are, again, college is a lot of work, college is messy, college is busy. So having that work-life balance is going to be something that you get into a routine. You start making peace with a lot of things, but you need to not push yourself so much that you get burnt out, overwhelmed, intimidated. No, that's not going to happen. We have to be comfortable. We have to settle in. So in order to do that, just make sure that your life is in order. This is also the time where you get a lot of anxiety because you are worried that you're procrastinating all the time, but you're actually not. It is a lot of pressure and it is working hard. So you have to really take it in. And dealing with anxiety should be something you start working on from now on. If you spot these signs of you procrastinating or getting burnt out or having anxiety, you need to really get into wellness. This was when I started meditating a lot and looking after my diet, because college diet had like ruined me and it was not nutritious enough. So I really got into, seeing what's working for me, what's not working for me. This was also when I realized I had allergy towards certain food and I really like went deep into it. I just found so much about myself during third year that, oh, so like this is how I'm going to be as an adult, because things were setting in, like all that factory building, it was setting in and I was glad about it. So it kind of worked out because I did a lot of self-discovery. I would recommend the same to you. So get into that deep dwelling and just try to regulate your anxiety. Try to maintain a journal. Always maintain a journal. I just love the concept of journaling. I feel like everyone should journal. It just helps so much. And yeah, like take care of your health, because that work-life balance, that sweet spot, you have to really get into there. Another thing, a lot of old chapters are going to close, okay, because you're like, you know what, if you are friends with a person, it's not really working out, you're going to close it. You're going to be very direct that, hey, it's not working for you, it's not working for me, let's just It's just,
We'll be cordial, okay? We'll be mutuals if that matters.
but you will see a lot of people coming back into your life from season one. And by season one, I mean first year. You know, people will see you progress. People who have not been in touch with you, people who never really had a chance to interact with you, are going to approach you. They'll ask you for projects, they'll ask you to hang out, they'll ask you for study material and stuff like that, like getting to know you. So expect this time of being approached by a lot of people, being included in things you didn't really ask for, and just embrace it in, because you know season one is going to be back with a wild card and twist. So expect that, and kind of expect that, okay fine, you know, people are going to approach me and stuff, and juniors are going to be there, so they will be looking out to you for help and guidance. So like make junior friends. I had so many junior friends. I honestly loved all of those kiddos, and they're doing so well in their life. I'm so proud. And yeah, like do that, get into your club activities, because it's going to be fun. I think meeting people organically now and not forced, or like all that excitement from first year has really settled down. And now if you're meeting people, it's going to be very chill. It's going to be like, oh okay fine, I guess we're friends now, or like, oh yeah, you're chill, you're cool, like whatever, I'll hang out with you. So it's going to be much chiller. To be honest, there's not really much happening in third year, like as in big changes or big surprises or big fear, because this is a comfortable part. It's more of like settling in, being casual, being chill. It's a vibe. You're funny, you're fun, you're hanging out, and it's gonna work out, because one, it's really clicked in your head that, okay, fine, this is it. This is it. This is my college. This is going to be my university life, college life. And if you're feeling FOMO of things you didn't do in first and second year, you kind of can make it up for it now. So it always that ends well, okay? So it's going to work out. Personally, for me, what I did in third year is was, nee, wait. Personally, for me, what I did in third year was I really settled in, like with being comfortable with where I am academically with my friends. And what I started doing was I started making more friends and approaching new people and experimenting. So I love experimenting, and this time I was experimenting with, you know, like I had some challenges set up for myself. Okay, one, if like a certain group of people don't like me, how do I make myself more likable? Because I just wanted to experiment, because I believed I was a chameleon, like in the personality sort. So I was like, if I can make this group like me, I can make anyone like me. And I would just like do these experiments on people, like, oh my god, like what was wrong with me? But you know what, it kind of worked out for me, you know. And then I was like, oh, you know what, like I'm going to try to date, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, but you know what, I was really playing with that idea. And then, you know, I saw my other friends like getting out of relationships, or like things turning so bad. I was like, is this really the crowd I want to date? Because for me, if I date you and we're doing like the same thing, like if we're in the same classroom or whatever, first of all, I can't concentrate, okay? Second, if shit goes down between us and we're on bad terms, and then you're in the same class as me, oh my god, I'm gonna like unalive myself. I would physically not be able to stand my ex if we were in the same classroom. So I always make sure, like if I'm dating people, they're doing something so different and we have nothing in common, because I like variety in my life. I like drama. No, I can't put that. Just cut it at variety, okay? But yeah, the more flavors life has to offer, like take that. So I experimented a lot. I experimented with my outfits, I experimented with my makeup, I experimented with my choice of friends, my food. So because I could do that, because I was in a comfortable place, try reaching that sweet spot and just have everything in order, that if anything goes wrong, you have something to fall back on. But again, I'm going to stress this again and again, you need to start taking your internship seriously, okay? Make sure your job things are locked in, okay? Because that's the priority this year, okay? So with that little warning, okay, best of luck. That's all for today's episode. And yeah, if you are going through third year, if you're a third year student, if you want to share something from your third year, let me know that below in the comment section, and I would love to discuss that with you. I also have like a lot of drama stories and tea from my college life, but I think this I will discuss on Iced Tea with Ira, and that's on Spotify. So do check that out. It's a part of Irreplaceable. So yeah, that's an Easter egg for you right there. That's all for today's episode. Bye.